Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I will be checking out a track off of Ithaca's record, They Fear Us. I got a request for the title track on the most recent live stream that I did, and I loved it. I've heard a lot about this album this year, but it wasn't something that I was familiar with, and I just hadn't got around to listening yet, so the stream request was really what made me sit down and check it out. I have been loving They Fear Us, the title track, and the rest of the songs that I've checked out off of the album. I have been really binging that title track, though, the most. So Camera Eats First is what I'll be checking out today. I haven't listened to this song yet. Of course, I will link the music video in the description. I'm very stoked to check it out. I am going to stop talking, and we are going to get straight into it. Oh, I see the meaning of the title. The open up to that more melodic sound is so beautiful. Kicks.
Fly
Ithaca, Camera Eats First. Let's discuss. This band is super cool, and this album will definitely be one that I consider for my top 10 of my list this year, which it's already, my list is really, it's sort of long, and I'm working out the details, but I've been digging this album a lot, and I think now I've heard everything, but now that I've done the video, I can sit down and listen to everything in order. From the very first, like, in the intro, before the first verse really kicks in, the like harmonizing type of vocals you hear throughout the song, and the style of vocal you hear in the outro, it's used throughout, like, okay, let me rephrase. The style of vocal you hear in that outro, it's used throughout the track as like harmonizing, and right up like in the beginning of the track, leading into that first verse, you can hear like the lead up into it has that style, so it's just really well like has a very well thought out feel to it, if that makes sense. Beyond that aspect of it, guitar work on this was sounding massive to me, especially that part that I had mentioned where it was switching between feeling like more melodic and then to sort of like the panicky riff, and I am absolutely here for the switch between those and how seamless it felt at that portion of the song. The vocals on this I love. I already mentioned the harmonizing, but everything about the vocals on this album I have just been loving, especially the aggression in the flow in tracks like They Fear Us. This track has it, as well as that outro and the harmonizing that I'm talking about. It certainly has that flow, and I don't know the right adjective I would even really want to put on it quite yet. I need to do the full listen and run down of the album, but as I said, I have a feeling this will be one I end up talking about when I make my end of the year videos, so hopefully at that point I'll have like a little bit more of like cohesive thoughts about it. So the aggression, the mix in the guitar work and the style there, but also the drumming was another huge portion of this track for me. I had mentioned the kicks, but there were more than a few occurrences where I had felt that way, and I didn't want to just keep bringing it up. But straight through that outro, you could feel the energy from the drumming as well. So everything came together extremely well in this track. It's got a nice mix of everything that I've seemed to enjoy off of the album thus far, so I'm extremely excited to listen to it in order. Ithaca was a band I certainly slept on, so let me know in the comments what your favorite track is off the record. I definitely would not be able to tell you yet, but this will be another track to go onto the playlist every day, and I will be jamming this album for a while. So again, yeah, let me know favorite Ithaca tracks. I will link the music video that I used, which I also dug. It was like a very powerful music video. I like their attitude and their message, really, because it seems like they're willing to do what they want and what they need to do to really like drive their message. This video being a great example, I think. So I definitely respect the video being, at parts of it was like hard to get through, but the stank face was like sort of about the video, sort of about the song at the same time, but I really appreciate that about the video. So anyway, it will be linked in the description. Make sure if you felt that way also, go give the video on Hassle Records channel a thumbs up. I will link all of Ithaca's social media in the description. Let me know if you agree with, disagree with what I've said. Other than that, you can find my link tree in the description, which will have the invite for the Discord server that I talk about in every single video. We have music-related conversation and channels, and conversation unrelated to music as well, pets, gaming, merch, Last.fm, all sorts of stuff. So if you're interested in coming and join, check out the community. That will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link, where I do post all music related content. I post a chart every Friday of what I've listened to the most over the course of the week, how much I've listened to each thing on the charts. On Instagram, I post my merch collection, which I am constantly adding to. I post about shows if I've been to one and have pictures or videos to share, that sort of stuff. So if that interests you at all, my handle on there is the same as my YouTube channel. It is Rachel Reacts, but again, it will be in that link tree in the description if you would like to follow. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.